This is Zoom Jeopardy. Introducing today's contestants. A music student from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, Aiden Dugan. A staff assistant from Washington, D.C., Tom James. And our returning champion, a delivery driver from Arizona, Benny Crane, whose 4-game point total equals 84,799 points. Now, here is the host of Zoom Jeopardy, Matthew Fox.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Zoom Jeopardy. Now, as you just heard, Benny's 4-game total is 85,199. That puts him over an average of 20,000 per game. And he's on the road to 2 milestones. Number 1, getting 100,000. And number 2, his first real milestone, 5 games. Can he do it? Aiden and Tom say no, but we'll find out. Let's play Jeopardy. So choose first out of these categories, Benny. Good luck to the 3 of you.
Good luck, guys.
Magic, Paradise, Trouble, The Scientist, Yellow, and something just like this. Do we see a theme here by any chance?
Yes.
It's a tribute to my favorite band, Coldplay. All right. Benny, you get to go first.
Well, we are all going to try to answer yellow for 800.
Here's the clue. Elton John sang that in his Future Lies Beyond This Path. Aiden?
The Yellow Brick. What is the Yellow Brick Road?
That is correct. Starting off with a solid 800 points. You're in control now, Aiden. Go ahead.
Let me get Trouble for 1,000.
He was in big trouble with the Catholic Church in 1521 as he refused to recant his writings and teachings. Benny.
Who is Martin Luther?
That is correct. And that would earn you 1,000 points. You were all fast on the buzzer there, by the way. So this is going to be very interesting.
Trouble for 800.
1933, the Ranger was the U.S. Navy's first one of these, but it had trouble landing planes in rough waves. Benny.
What is an aircraft carrier?
That is correct.
Trouble for 600.
Here we go. If you drink milk and you are this, meaning you digest the sugar found in milk. Benny, again.
What is lactose intolerant?
Yep, that's correct.
Let's hunt these daily doubles. Let's go something just like this for 800.
Similar to the one in Disneyland, you can ride to opposite ends of the Las Vegas Strip via this in just 15 minutes. Aiden.
What is the monorail?
That is correct.
Let me get something just like this for 400.
Also a metal band. It is very similar to a noose knot as well as the first loop in knitting. Benny.
What is Slipknot?
That is correct, bringing you to 2,800.
Paradise for 600.
Okay. It is the daily double. Benny, we know what you did last episode. You're at 2,800. Aiden's closely behind at 1,600. What would you like to do?
All of it.
Okay, for 5,600.
Mr. Big Spender.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the true daily double.
Time Magazine's Person of the Century, who was this scientist first appearing on the cover in 1929.
Who is Albert Einstein?
That is correct. Congrats, Benny, on a great daily double wager. You get the pick now.
Scientist for 200.
In 1779, Dutch scientist Jan Ingenius published his discovery of this process in green plants. Tom.
What is photosynthesis?
Hey, you're on the board.
Yeah. Let's go with yellow for 1,000.
Yellow.
Yellow crookneck and yellow straightneck are notable summer varieties of this vegetable. Tom.
What is a gourd?
No.
Yeah.
Benny.
What is a squash?
That is correct. That's what we were looking for.
Yellow for 600.
Not a picture though. Common name for the wasp being here. Keep note of the category. Benny again.
What is a yellow jacket?
Yes, that is correct. His buzzer's on fire as we speak.
My buzzer. You get it? From our last answer, it was a wasp.
Pick a clue.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Pick a clue. Pick a clue.
400. Yellow for 400.
In a yellow dog contract, a worker promises to not join one of these. Tom.
What is a union?
That is correct.
I'll take trouble for 400.
The punishment of kept in school after hours. Benny?
What is detention?
That is correct. And I wonder if you've ever served, but maybe that'll be another story. All right, back to you.
Trouble for 200?
AKI stands for acute disc organ injury, which means you have trouble removing waste. Tom?
What are kidneys?
That is correct. Almost there, Tom. All right, go ahead.
Let's do magic for 600.
A British magazine published for 6 years, nicknamed the world's only magical weekly, had this magical word as its title. Tom.
What is abracadabra?
That is correct, and you are out of the hole, sir. Which brings you to 400.
We'll do paradise for 200.
This state's unofficial nickname, the Paradise of the Pacific. Aiden.
What is Hawaii?
Yes, that is correct. That is why it's a 200 club. All right. Well, interesting first half of this regular Jeopardy run. We'll be right back and we'll get to know the contestants right after this. Welcome back to episode 7 of Zoom Jeopardy, and Aiden Dugan is actually an ex-roommate of mine, and I actually hosted him on a game show at Temple, but he also started game shows watching with his grandmother very early. Do you want us to talk about that?
Yeah, well, yeah. It was really fun being on set. First time I was ever ever did anything like televised like that, so it was cool. And yeah, my grandmother, she's kind of curmudgeonly, but one thing that she likes watching Jeopardy. And it's a fun show, so we get along and then just fucking just gab and shit. It's nice.
Well, maybe it'll pay off, Aiden. Good luck the rest of this game. Tom James, a staff assistant from Washington, D.C., and similar to one of our previous contestants, you were on a winning team, but it was a speech and debate to win a national championship. Do you want to tell us all about that?
Yeah, so the pandemic hit right as I was a senior year doing speech and debate in college, and I was a captain. So I just focused on the whole year, understanding it was a completely different ball game. Like speech is something you stand in front of a room of people and give a speech, and doing it on a computer is a whole lot different. It's hard to connect. So I was more focused on making sure everyone was happy and healthy, and the other co-captain was more focused on winning. And I think that combined was what got us to where we needed to go. And it was the first time that team had won nationals in 20 years. So it was a really awesome experience, especially to go out on.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Well,
Congratulations
to a national championship. And
so let me preempt you. You said you're running out of things to ask me. You asked if I've ever been in detention.
Oh, yeah.
And can I expound on that?
Sure.
I went to a Catholic school and it's actually called JUG, Justice Under God.
Did you go to St. Joe's Prep?
No, I'm from Arizona. I went to Brophy College Prep, but I know people who went to St. Joe's. But it's called Justice Under God, where you had to write an essay on some random topic. You came after it and you had to number each word on it. You had to write 1, 2 over each word, so they count it. So preemptively, me and some of my buddies would get blank pieces of line notebook and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each line just to anticipate going in, and then you just write some random words under it. So I have been in detention, but it was called Justice Under God, JUG at Brophy.
Well, there we go. That answers that question. And we're going to resume play.
All right. Let's do magic for 1,000.
In the film Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Professor Snape uses this spell to disarm Professor Lockhart. Tom.
What is Expelliarmus?
I was really hoping you were going to do an accent there. Yes, that is correct.
We'll go with magic for 400.
This Hungarian-American escape artist, illusionist, and magician seen here campaigned against mind readers and others who claimed supernatural powers. Aiden, you're first there.
Henry Houdini. Who is Henry Houdini?
Yes, that is correct.
It,
What? Wait, no, that's not correct. Sorry.
Harry. Fuck. So Harry Houdini. Did I say that, John? Fuck.
Tom, go ahead.
Who is Harry Houdini?
That is correct. Triggers. Tom, go ahead.
We'll do magic for 800.
Evan Magic Johnson is arguably the greatest player to play this position, playing for the Lakers from 1979 to 1996. Benny.
what is a point guard?
That is correct.
Magic for 200.
In 2008, 2 Italian magicians pulled 300 of these animals out of a hat. Tom?
What are rabbits?
That is correct, bringing you to an even 2,000.
Let's do something just like this for 1,000.
There we go. When Liechtenstein discovered Haiti had an identical flag, it added a small one of these royal objects as it is a principality. Tom?
What is a crown?
That is correct, and you're making quite the comeback for yourself.
We'll do something just like this for 600.
Carl's Jr. and this Eastern fast food joint are sister restaurants with nearly identical star logos. Tom?
What is Hardee's?
That is correct.
We'll do the scientist for 400.
This scientist's life aboard the HMS Beagle included a visit to the Galapagos Islands, which inspired him to develop his theory of evolution. Benny?
Who is Charles Darwin?
Yes, that is correct.
Yellow for 200.
The man in the yellow hat takes care of this inquisitive primate in this children's book series. Tom?
What is Curious George?
That is correct. Did you read it as a kid?
No, I did not.
Okay, what a way to kill the mood. All right, back to you.
I'll do the scientist for 800.
Ancient Greek scientist Paracelsus wrongfully thought that these two-leg vessels in the body contained oxygen as they are empty in corpses. Aiden?
What are veins?
That is correct.
The scientist for 1,000.
The airport in Pisa is named for this scientist who performed some experiments of the Leaning Tower. Aiden?
Who is Isaac Newton?
No?
No.
No go? Who is Galileo? Galileo.
Let's do Paradise for 400.
Paradise Falls is the final destination for Carl and Russell in this Disney Pixar film. Tom?
What is up?
That is correct.
I don't know, dog. What's up with you?
Let's do Paradise for 1,000.
In Genesis, it's the name of the garden where Adam and Eve first meet. Eden.
Where is Eden? Or what is Eden?
Either works. Yes, that is correct.
Neither.
Paradise for 800.
In Milton's Paradise Lost, Gabriel sends 2 of these to watch over paradise, and Satan flees. Benny?
What are angels?
That is correct, and brings you to 9,600. All right. This apologetic board game is very much like Parcheesi, an American adaptation of the Indian cross and circle game.
What is sorry?
That is correct. And I owe you guys a clue.
Yeah.
And the last clue, Glencoe Valley is located in the highlands of this UK country and is a paradise for hikers and campers alike. Benny?
What is Scotland?
Yes, and now Tom and Aiden are like, we shouldn't have done the 600 clue. But that's all right. That brings you up to 10,200. Tom is behind at 4,400, and Aiden's in third place at 2,400. He gets the pick first in the...
Keeping it warm in the back.
Yes, he gets the pick first in the double pick right after this. Welcome back to Jeopardy. We're here at the Jeopardy round. Lots of points to be earned as there are 2 daily doubles and double the points. Aiden, you do pick first out of these categories.
I'll take Double Jeopardy for 2,000.
Star, Trek, or perhaps a war.
Of stars.
Historic places. And finally, famous entrepreneurs. Okay, Aiden, what brings you?
Let's do Trek for 2,000.
You'll need some on screen if you're going to trek to Alice Springs, the center of this nation's vast red center. And that's why it's a 2,000 clue, but Tom rings in.
What is Australia?
That is correct. Starting off.
Oh, me. We'll do famous entrepreneurs for 800.
In August of 2017, this previous New York Yankee shortstop purchased the Miami Marlins, owning a 4% stake. Becky?
Who is Derek Jeter?
Ooh, all right, that is correct.
Let's get this daily double. Let's go. Perhaps a war for 800.
On March 2nd, 1801, Spain declared war on this neighboring country, starting the War of the Oranges. Aiden.
I might sound really stupid, but what is Portugal?
You're not stupid at all. That is correct.
Yes, I was a total shot in the dark. Let me do historical places for 400.
There's a story of Merlin using magic to put together the stones of this prehistoric site. Benny?
What is Stonehenge?
That is correct.
Definitely not true. Historic places for 800.
Though not founded until 1791, this U.S. city is home to the most historic places on the National Register. Tom?
What is Philadelphia?
No.
Oh.
Aiden?
Is it Washington, D.C.?
That's the form of a question, right? He said,
Where is Washington, D.C.?
That is correct. Tom, what happened there?
Whatever.
Hey, that's karma. Tom.
You made the mistake of thinking Philly was cool. We suck.
I did not.
Star for 2000.
This term for a star has undergone a complete gravitational collapse was coined in the 60s. Benny.
What is a black hole?
That is correct. In the year 2000.
Damn it. Fucking buzzers.
Who did it?
Historic places for 1200.
The world's first iron bridge was built in 1779 in Shropshire, England, and is called the birthplace of this revolution. Aiden.
What is the Industrial Revolution?
That is correct.
Let's do star for 1600.
On the Army uniform, wearing one star means you're this rank, BG for short. Benny.
What is a brigadier general?
That is correct.
Historical places for 1600, and I have a good feeling about it.
1600? All right. What's the daily?
I knew it. Okay.
Well, wait, let me explain the scores first because that's a part of my process. You're at 15,000 and Tom and Aiden are at 5,600. What are you going to do here?
I'm going to risk it all.
Please.
All of it. Every last red cent. Let's go.
Benny, not only is this the largest daily double wager, but it would be the largest correct one as well. You are making lots of history in this filming.
Let's go.
Here's a glow. In 1998, the Alabama airfield where these black pilots received their World War II training became a National Historic Site.
Who are the Tuskegee Airmen?
Yeah, that is correct.
Oh, fuck.
40,000.
Historical places 2000.
We do a daily quadruple.
1 by land and 2 by sea. It's the most visited historic site in Boston. Adam.
The Old North Church? Where is the Old North Church?
That's correct. Thank you for correcting yourself. That is correct.
God, video games taught me something. That's crazy.
Really?
Fallout?
2000. Yep, yeah. I just started playing that, John. First game. Equations for 2000s.
It's this was who gave his name to the equation. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Aiden.
What is Pythagorean? What is the Pythagorean theorem? Or Pythagoras? Who is Pythagoras? Fuck.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you for correcting yourself.
Let's do, or perhaps war for 2000.
It was this Greek who came up with the idea of the Trojan horse after taking a very long time to come home from war. Benny?
Who is Odysseus?
Yeah, that's correct. Bring you to 32,000.
Perhaps a war for 1600.
Sorry, guys. It's the other daily double.
Oh, should I just do it? Oh my lord. Our last answer was Odysseus, and he was tempted by the sirens, and I will not be tempted today. I'm going to do a smooth.
Come on.
I'm going to do a smooth 4,000.
Every gambling addict is one gamble away
From exactly.
4,000.
Winning everything right now.
No, losing everything.
All right, guys. All right. 4,000 is the wager for 3,600. For 36,000, not 3,600. But let's go. During World War II, POWs looked forward to food parcels from this international organization.
What is the Red Cross?
That is correct, bringing you to 36,000 points.
Perhaps a war for 1,200.
Ben Ames Williams' novel House Divided depicts a Virginia family during this war. Tom?
What is the Civil War?
That is correct.
Equations for 1600.
Formulations of Newton's two most famous equations begin with this quantity that is measured in newtons. Benny.
What is energy?
No. Aidan?
What is like force?
Yes, that's correct.
Famous entrepreneurs for 2000. SpongeBob and Patrick.
He co-founded a successful cable station named Oxygen and changed the Discovery Health Channel to a network that shares her initials. Benny?
Who is Oprah Winfrey?
Yes, that's correct. It
It
doesn't stop.
is a successful entrepreneur.
1600 famous entrepreneurs.
She's the woman behind Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Tom.
Who is
Oh.
Rihanna?
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Who is Rihanna?
Yes, that is correct.
Famous entrepreneurs for 1200.
Seen here, this Canadian entrepreneur is known as Mr. Wonderful on Shark Tank. Aidan?
Who is fuck? It's not Mark Cuban. Fuck.
No, that can't be that answer.
Yeah, forget his. I don't know this guy.
Tom?
Who is Kevin O'Leary?
That is correct.
Damn.
I'll take equations for 1200.
It's what M and V stand for in the equation to calculate density. D equals M divided by V. Aidan?
Mass and volume. What is mass and volume?
Thank you.
Let's do Trek for 1600.
Planning a trip, check out this department's website for advisories. For example, a level 4 means do not travel. Aidan?
Fuck. Department of Tourism or Transport Travel?
No,
What's the Department of Travel?
Oh, sorry. Tom?
Department of Homeland Security.
No. Benny?
What is the Department of Transportation?
No. The correct answer is the State Department. The State Department.
Oh, wow.
Let's do historic places for blank and a star for 1200.
The largest constellation is this one that's represented as a large water snake. Aidan?
What is the Big Dipper? Or what is our no wait.
No.
Way off. Nah. Fuck.
Stop cursing.
Nuts.
What is Hydra?
Trek for 1200.
It takes only 17 months to walk this landmark, stretching over 4,000 miles. Tom?
What is the Great Wall of China?
That is correct.
Equations for 800.
Head to Giza and use the equation to find the volume of 1/3 of the area of the base times height. Benny?
What is a pyramid?
That is correct.
Equations for 400.
This branch of mathematics uses letters to symbolize numbers in equations.
What is algebra?
That is correct.
Let's do Trek for 800.
Take a trip to Flavortown with this guy, with Guy Fieri on this show. Initials DDD. Benny?
What is diners, drive-ins, and dives?
That is correct. And another category gone, as we have 3 categories left.
Famous entrepreneurs. Yeah.
Okay. This Canadian rap stars whiskey collaboration, Virginia Black, signed on Ontario launched a record selling over 1,500 bottles. Aidan?
Who is Drake?
Yep, that's correct.
Let's do or perhaps a war for 400.
Okay. Though never declared, it's the longest war that America took part. Aidan?
What is the war on terror?
Nope. Benny?
War on drugs.
What is Vietnam?
That is correct.
Star for 400.
Though this anthem was written by Francis Scott Key in 1814, it was officially adopted 117 years later in 1931. Tom?
What is the Star Spangled Banner?
That is correct, leaving us one clue. It is going to be the same category. And here you go. School is back. Chances you may purchase these from 5 Star, known for their water-resistant covers.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man, that was the perfect timing. What are notebooks?
That is correct, bringing you to an even 10,000. It is a runaway game yet again for Benny, and a very impressive one at that, but we do have Final Jeopardy to deal with this category. Animal symbology. All right, well, we'll see how this turns out right after this.
Silly.
Welcome back to a historic game of Jeopardy. We still have Final Jeopardy to deal with in the category of animal symbology. Here's your clue. Of the 12 animals that represent the years in the Chinese calendar, 2 of the 3 animals that are not mammals. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. So, very close for the battle of second place. We come to Tom, who is only 400 below Aiden at 9,600. You wrote down, what are snakes and dragon? That is correct. The other, well, we'll get to that. And you wagered all of it, bringing you to 19,200. Let's see what that brings you to. And Aiden, you wrote down what is dragon and snake. That is correct. Out of your 10,000, how much did you wager? You wagered all of it. That's going to secure you second place at 20,000. Benny, you come to you now in first place with only a small score of 37,200. And did you come up with the right response? You said, what is snake and sparrow? Is that what you wrote down there? I can't take it regardless, but snake is one of them. The other one is rooster, gentlemen. The other one is rooster. They are birds, technically. So there you go. And you wagered only 1,000. So it brings you down to 36,200, a new one-day record. And you have surpassed the 100,000 mark and a 5-day champion. Congratulations, Benny. Well, very historic game. We'll see who can challenge Benny in the next episode of Zoom Jeopardy. Take care.